Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, and before I get slammed too hard here, I realize what I've done here. I've committed treason amongst Beaver fans, but just note that that these are not going to be for me. These are going to be sold, and I wanted to check this pack out. I did an article on my website, collectivekicks.com, about it this morning. We randomly heard about this yesterday about Nike bringing out an Oregon Duck collection hat pack that was. There's 6 hats and it was $350. I literally like laughed out loud when I found out about this, but then I wanted to see more pictures of it, and it looked really like crazy. It looked really high quality, and it lets me kind of have my fingers crossed for maybe other teams in the future. Obviously, I'd pay $350, $400 for this pack if it was an Oregon State Beaver pack, but I wanted to see what they had going on with this pack. So let's jump into this. The packaging is crazy as hell already. I don't know if you can see this, but you see the wings on this box. Let me move this one back a little bit for just a second. So there's reflective on this side of that box, and you can see me right there. But this box, it comes here, and then this is the back of it, and you see the swoosh right there, and you can see right there that it's $350, and it's just crazy expensive. But the print on this, the iridescent kind of print with the duck wings, is pretty cool, I have to say. Moving on though, you can see again, there's me, no way. So the way that this is, check this out. So there's the O on the front right there, trying to get it so you guys can see it with the lighting in here because it's a little bit weird. And then there's that on both sides, and then on the back side there's the duck that we all know and some of you guys love, not others, not as much. You take this apart this way right here, and you get a little blurb right here. It says, I don't know if you can read it right there. "We are mighty Oregon," blah, blah, blah. If you can read that, maybe like that. Can you read it? I'm not going to read it to you guys. So you can pause it and read it right there. And then there's an image of the football helmet right here. And as far as I know, and probably if I read that I would know even better, this pack is based on the Oregon football helmets. And as you fold this back in half, then you get the glory of this box. And this is just a crazy setup. Maybe I'll do it like that. I know you can kind of see me here and there, but so this is the 6 compartments or whatever of, maybe if I move this down a little bit, 6 compartments of this pack. And you can see that they have different names. So it's White Storm on this one. If you can't read it, it says maybe I'll move it closer so you can. White Storm, Sonic Carbon, but Black Eclipse, 2000 Rose Bowl or 2012 Rose Bowl champs, Thunder Green, and then Lightning Yellow. This thing's kind of heavy. And then, so this is it, man. It's like 6 different hats in these compartments. They're little pull-out drawers like this, and I'll show you guys the glory of all these hats. I have to say, I'm actually quite impressed with what we have going on here. So let's pull out, I guess we'll start down here at the Rose Bowl one. This one's kind of a crazy one. So you pull out the drawer, and these are the hats. So I don't think that the video could probably do these things justice, and obviously we say that with shoes, but when you see these hats in person, it makes you realize what Nike's done with these snapbacks. They're just, wow, that's crazy. I didn't even see the lining in this thing. When you pull it open, I don't know if I can get it to work, but you can see there's roses in the inside of this print. It's really faint, but they're like kind of etched in roses. You probably can't really see it very well. But it has the rose bowl on the side, the duck with the rose in the front, and the bills are what the craziest thing about this whole thing is. It's iridescent with that wing print. It's really wild looking. And then the yellow swoosh on the other side. So that's the Rose Bowl one. Definitely a crazy hat, dude. I'm not an Oregon fan, but I'm a fan of these hats. I mean, I really think Nike did a tremendous job on these hats. From what I've been told, they're limited to 100 sets and like worldwide, but I don't know if it's actually true or not. Oh, actually, I didn't check the bottom half of the bill. The bottom half of the bill is worth looking at, some of them as well. It looks like just a normal yellow and green hat, but again, it has this iridescent like wing pattern if you get it just right on the bill, which is just crazy. And then the duck is kind of reflective as well, really high quality. And it says Fighting Ducks on the back. Now, again, $350, dude. I mean, the most I paid for a hat, I paid for some blinged out New Era hats. I paid, I think, $125 for excuse me, for some of those, and that was a lot. But I don't know, dudes. This is a lot of money to pay, but I would pay it for my college. You can see the metallic O on this yellow one. This is a lightning yellow. It says ducks on the back. Nothing on the print on the inside of this one. So this is more of a standard looking hat. But if you look closer at the bill, it's actually really crazy. Like it's like kind of a carbon fiber. Man, I'm getting this. Maybe I can tilt it downwards like that. You see that carbon fiber? And then it's also like the wing pattern as well on here. So I know that the lighting's really bad in here, but it has a wing print across that carbon fiber as well, which is just crazy quality. This one's a hard one to get back in the case because the drawer gets stuck, so I'm going to leave it right there for a second. Pull out White Storm real quick, and you'll see, look at the bottom of this one. It's iridescent, which is pretty rad. And then it has that carbon fiber kind of print on here again with that wing pattern. And look at that kind of metallic green O on the front there. Actually, this O looks a little teeny bit crooked, but I guess what can you do? Maybe it's actually not crooked, it's just myself looking at it. Ducks, I'm looking at it crookedly because I'm not a big fan. Engineered to the specifications of champion athletes. Yeah. But the white one, this is definitely, it's like if you have a regular white Oregon hat, this is like the Cadillac version, dude. Just crazy. And let's go down. Sonic Carbon. This is a carbon one. Has ducks on the back again, and you can see that O in that same sort of finish. And then that carbon fiber look on the bill with that wing pattern again, and just a black bottom. That one's kind of probably one of the more plain ones, but still functional. And then also we have the black Eclipse. This one would probably get the most functionality for me if I was a fan, because I like the all black. And check out that chrome on that, is just crazy. And that wing print across that bill. It's just, the iridescence of it is just so rad, dudes. And I also find that it's kind of dope just for the fact that it is duck. It's a bill, like a duck bill, but not a duck, you know, and it's like the wing print. I don't know. It makes sense. But that's kind of the bottom here. And it says Thunder Crashers on the bottom of there as well, if you can't see it in there. But very well designed hats. Kudos to Nike for coming up with this pack. $350 is crazy though, and you can probably see why. The packaging for this thing, I'm going to pull this rose one out again. This one's probably yeah, so it's yellow on the bottom. This one's probably one of the highly sought after ones. But yeah, man, I mean, they definitely did a good job like creating this pack. I don't see myself loving the idea of paying $350 for hats like this, especially for Oregon, which is the reason why it's leaving myself and going to somebody else that I know. But basically, like, if they had this for other colleges, if you have your college that you maybe went to or you're a fan of, would you pay this much for this caliber of quality hats for your own college? I know for myself, Oregon State, if they made this, I'm begging Nike to make this pack for Oregon State. I would buy this in a heartbeat. $350, no problem. No questions asked. The problem is the supply and demand. Obviously, Oregon Duck stuff is in high demand right now. So that's probably why they ended up making this sort of thing. Even after their loss the other week. But I'm not going to rub that in anymore. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys this video. Show you guys this pack, which just absolutely blew me away once I saw the actual packaging of this thing. Again, I thought the price point was just outrageous. And it is what it is, but for whatever it's worth, man, you got some really good looking hats. And you know, sneakers and hats go hand in hand, but I gotta say, go Beavs. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching, and we'll have a good one.